Good morning, everybody, and welcome to this very important severe weather update. So, the Storm Prediction Center has upgraded tomorrow's severe weather threat to a moderate risk across southeastern Arkansas, northeastern Louisiana, central and western Mississippi into the red area tomorrow. This includes Greenville, Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi, and bordering on Alexandria, Louisiana. We have an enhanced risk of severe weather tomorrow in the orange, including Little Rock, Shreveport, Memphis, and Jackson, a slight risk in the yellow, and a marginal risk in the dark green. And tomorrow's threat is unfortunately going to be driven by tornadoes, where we have a 15% significant chance of tornadoes touching down within 25 miles of a location in this red area tomorrow. And this includes Greenville, Mississippi, Jackson, Mississippi. A 10% tornado risk in the yellow, 5% in the brown, 2% chance in the green, and we have a large hatched area tomorrow, signifying that several of these tornadoes could be EF2 or stronger. If you live in the red and yellow hatched areas tomorrow, make sure you're preparing now to deal with several tornadoes in your area, as the atmosphere is looking primed for a tornado outbreak tomorrow in the yellow and red hatched areas. Have a way of getting warnings. This is going to be this has the potential to be a very dangerous tornado outbreak tomorrow. Looking at the wind threat tomorrow, the wind threat is at 30% in the red, 15% in the yellow, 5% in the brown, of damaging straight line winds of 58 miles per hour stronger within 25 miles of a location tomorrow. And we got a large hatched area across areas like Little Rock, Memphis, and Greenville. This signifies that some of these wind gusts could be exceeding 75 miles per hour or hurricane force in these areas tomorrow. So make sure that you are preparing for numerous damaging wind reports if you live in the red and especially hatched areas tomorrow, as we're going to be seeing a nasty squall line move through with these storms. And tomorrow, the hail threat is going to be a lot less than the tornado and wind threat, only a 15% chance of quarter-sized hail within 25 miles of a location in the yellow area tomorrow, 5% chance in the brown tomorrow. Now, taking a look at the timing of the storms, storms are going to be firing as early as this afternoon. We have a large hail threat across South Oklahoma, West and Northwest Texas today, and we could be seeing big hailers form as early as 4 o'clock this afternoon, Central Standard Time. And hailers are going to continue this evening across Northwest Texas, Oklahoma, maybe even to southern Missouri as we go into the evening. And overnight, we're just going to be seeing continual storms move across the areas like Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Arkansas, and I'll talk about that later on in the video, where we're going to be seeing storms moving across west northern Texas by around 2 a.m. tonight. And then these storms are not really going to be the ones I'm worried about. It's going to be mainly heavy rain with some isolated large hail and gusty winds. But as we go into tomorrow, we're going to start to see not much in the morning, but as we go into the late afternoon around 4 o'clock, watch this area of storms that develops in East Texas and Arkansas. Could already be seeing some strong damaging winds across central and northern Arkansas by 4 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. And then as we go into 5 and 6, several discrete supercells are going to be possibly developing across northern Louisiana, southern Arkansas, very strong line of storms across northern Arkansas into 7 to 8 o'clock. These storms are looking very nasty in the HRRR model. We could be seeing long track strong tornadoes by 7 and 8 p.m. tomorrow across northeast Mississippi, central southeastern Arkansas, northwest Mississippi. And then these are going to continue into 9, 10 o'clock. Very nasty storms moving across northwest Mississippi into the western Tennessee, Memphis area around 9:10 p.m. tomorrow. Could be producing several tornadoes, very strong straight line winds. There's going to be a lot of wind energy with the system. Bow segments are evident. And then going into 11 p.m., very strong line of storms with possibly supercells on the southern end uh, near Tupelo, Mississippi, pushing through Jackson, Tennessee by 11 p.m. And then even into midnight, very strong line pushing across northeast Mississippi, northwest Alabama, west central Tennessee, and then even through the overnight. A damaging wind threat is going to be existing across Alabama and Tennessee as the storms push through. Now, I mentioned earlier the rainfall. We're going to be seeing like several hours straight of heavy rain across areas like Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Western Tennessee. We could be seeing a widespread area, seeing 2 to 5 inches of rain with this storm system, with isolated pockets seeing up to 6 to 7 inches. So a very serious flood threat is materializing tomorrow across the across the Tennessee Valley into the Midwest and Ohio Valley. An extremely heavy rain event is likely. And taking a look at another model just to show you that there's consistency in the rainfall threat. Look at the Nam Nest bringing as much as 8 to 9 inches of rain in areas of southern Illinois and southern Indiana through Friday night. So this is a very serious flood threat that's materializing, and as a result, the Weather Prediction Center has issued a moderate risk of excessive flooding rainfall from northern Arkansas through southeastern Missouri, southern Illinois, south central Indiana, southwestern Ohio, northwestern Kentucky, and northwestern corner of Tennessee tomorrow in the red, a large slight risk in the yellow, large marginal risk in the dark green. So if you live in flood prone areas, make sure you're preparing now for an extremely dangerous heavy rain event if you live in the red area and yellow area tomorrow. So make sure you're preparing for a dangerous tornado outbreak if you live in the moderate enhanced risks tomorrow. Have your NOAA weather radios turned on, your phones ready to get notified, as I am afraid this could be a very dangerous tornado event tomorrow. Stay safe and have a wonderful evening or a wonderful day, my friends.